Yes, for something which is new to Hottrax Motorsport, our Superbike and Super Cup, sponsored by Park It Racing. And if ever there was a face for radio, this is it. That is Mark Dicken taking up the running in pole position with the number 2 out there as well. And that, of course, is Phil Brooks on his ZX7R. So we're looking for a good start. It's all lights out, and I tell you what, that was a bit of a terrible jump there for, I think that was Larry Halliday on the Council Racing RSV, getting a bit of kangaroo juice in the classic superbike of his. But it is Mark Dicken who leads the field away up to Druids, as we have a look slightly further back. And of course all these machines have got to be registered before the 1st of March, I believe 2000. We'll get that confirmed. There is one of our RSVs, the number 55 of Simon Wenlock, and of course him in the Superbike race itself. 2 classifications at Superbike and Super Cup. Superbike are fully tuned machines, whereas Super Cup themselves are pretty much standard machines, just with a bit of fiddling. 57, Dean Skipper. Well, he is a weary old battler, to say the least, is Dean, and he's got one of the K1000s. As who is that? Well, I think that's Phil Brooks, who's gone down on the ZX7R, and he has been having certain electric issues, and red flag does go out. We've got a bike in the middle of the track. So, on the restart then, no Phil Brooks on 2nd place in the grid, or 3rd at all. Lights go out, so I think this should be a pretty clear run then for the R6 of Mark Dicken on the number 7 machine. Although I can see Dean Skipper in the background, and he looked very aggressive away from the line on the number 57 machine. Let's just have a look. They tip into Druids, and this time round it looks like Wayne Crossman has made a good start on the 194. Of course, Wayne, coming from the Derek Redmond stable for the past couple of years, decided to jump on to his MV Augusta, possibly the most expensive machine in the field out there. In 3rd position he is, then another R6 just behind him as well. And I think that could be Rob Jones on the number 23 machine. There is one of our novices, Stuart Bayliss, on the number 21 machine, just ahead of the number 23 machine of Rob Jones. Good to hear a couple of those big booming RSVs out there as well. Mark Dicken, though, still in the lead, but it looks like it is going to be a battle royale between the 2 superbikes at the front. The 750 of Dean Skipper and the R6 of Mark Dicken, with a novice in 3rd of all things, Stuart Bayliss, having an excellent run as we see Wayne Crossman head off through Druids Corner. Bottom Graham Hill, though, still the way of Mark Dicken, although the number 21 machine looked like it was reeling alongside the number 57 of Dean Skipper. Mark Dicken, though, still very much in control on the Jaffa Orange R6. Now Dean Skipper gets onto his tailcoat. 3rd still goes the way of Stuart Bayliss, but Clive Wood is starting to streak through. But Dean Skipper has a look up the inside at Paddock Hill, takes away the top spot from Mark Dicken, or does he? Well, it's a round the outside manoeuvre for Dicken as they head up to Druids Corner. So last of the late breakers they go. Dicken chops off the nose of the 750cc machine, using all the corner speed of that R6. Of course, Mark Dicken was 2011 Derby Phoenix pre-injection 600 champion, and well, he's been champion of that twice, as well as being F400 champion for EMRA. But another overtake manoeuvre by the number 57 this time round. You can just see him trailing his front brake, tipping through clearways. Now they both get on the gas. Well, this one really is going to go to the wire, ladies and gents, as we see the number 23 machine of Rob Jones now having the number 69 machine all over the back of him. So Larry Halliday has now ditched the kangaroo juice and decided to go for a straight up 4-star. Last of the late breakers again, and it looks like Skipper's just slightly got the better now of the number 7 of Mark Dicken. Of course, 150cc down is Mark, but corners like it's on rails does that R6. And of course there is another pre-injection R6, the number 23 of Rob Jones. So, well, the battle's still ensuing at the front, and this time it's Mark Dicken who has a look around the outside as they come through to Clearways. Needs to pick that bike up. He won't be able to get the power down as such, but, well, really nothing in it at all as they come across the line. Here we go again then, this time round. Oh, that's a slightly wide line there for the number 7 and Mark Dicken as they exit Paddock Hill. Under the brakes goes Dean Skipper, decides not to try this time. He'll let Mark Dicken get away with this one. Down to Graham Hill they go. There is the number 5 of Clive Wood, moving into 4th position. Back at the front though, tail enders coming into play. They're side by side now as they start heading up through to the Clearways section. And out of Clark Curve they come, and it's going to be, is it going to be one either side? Looks like Mark Dicken took a really wide line through Clearways and Clark Curve, and I don't think that's going to help his aid. He's going to have lost 1/10 of a second there, as this time round the number 5 of Clive Wood on his Triumph Daytona 955 being chased down by Wayne Crossman on the 194. Then it is the number 21 machine of Stuart Bayliss on the Aprilia. As again, looks like the number 42 of Pete Blomfield is now being caught on his Ducati 748. And of course, that 748 only akin to about a 600, given it a big booming V-twin. Excellent run here, though, by the number 5 of Clive Wood. Really have got to give him to him. He's still got the number plate board on the back of that Triumph. Oh, slightly over the edge. Oh, he's going to have lost drive as Dicko there. And, well, that number 7 machine now starting to drop off the back. He did mention, though, he didn't bother putting on a fresh set of tyres this weekend, as was the confidence of the number 7 machine. Unfortunately, I think that is going to create a slight issue, and has done. Here we go, though. Last lap flag comes out on the start line. I think the number 7's slightly too far away to do anything about this now, so I think he will take a second in class. Wayne Crossman really trying everything he can. Look at the back end of that, swirling all over the place to try and find a bit more sort of drive coming out of Paddock Hill to catch Clive Wood as they head up to Druids. Well, I think he's happy with that. For the moment is Wayne Crossman. We'll keep our eyes on them, though. Up to Clearways come the leaders for the final time, though. It is the number 57 machine of Dean Skipper. That lovely blue colour. Around the outside for the final time of a back marker. And takes a win for the first time this year. I do get the feeling there are going to be quite a few more of those. Second place goes the way of the number 7 machine. Third place battle still on though. When Crossman has a look up the inside, well, that it really is a daring manoeuvre, but unfortunately gets it slightly wrong. Pushes the number 5 wide of Clive Wood. Well, who's going to get that third place then? 955 has slightly better drive coming out the corner onto the start-finish straight. They go side by side across the line. Result states, though, Dean Skipper takes the win, Mark Dicken gets second, Wayne Crossman in third, Clive Wood fourth, Stuart Bayliss fifth, and Larry Halliday in sixth.